song, Cindy?
My country is a deep, sweet land of liberty, proudly I sing. Land where my fathers died, land of thy pilgrims' pride, from every mountainside, let freedom ring.
All right, do we have any guests back there? Bob? Do we have any guests?
Yes, we do. Our first guest is our speaker, Stephanie Odell from the Camas Lions, and she's District Global Membership Team. Yay! All right. The second guest, our District Governor Marilyn will introduce.
Yeah, when she's finished, she'll
Oops, sorry. President Tom, fellow Lions and guests, I'd like to introduce my guest, Ann Cabarda. Is that correct? Did I say it right? She actually has been approved to become a Pioneer Lion upon her dues payment. So welcome her. She's going to be a full-fledged Lion. And that's it, I guess.
for now. Yes.
Okay, I'm going to turn this over to the twisting team.
Okay, and my rude helper today is him. Skippy. Oh, sorry.
President Tom Cull, Lions and Guests, this is a memorial dollar. 58 years ago, I graduated from high school at R.A. Long, started attending LCC, and there I met a number of friends, including Richard Dreyer, who's one of our members, and his wife, Dawn. Unfortunately, Dawn has been suffering from Parkinson's for the last few years, and she just passed away a few days ago. So memorial, a couple of dollars for Dawn Dreyer.
Thank you, Dwayne. Here I come, get out your money. Here I come, get out your money. Well, hi. Nice to see you in your heated jacket. Cindy Sessions.
President Tom, fellow Lions and guests, I have some happy $5 because guess what's starting up at the end of the month? Canning season. We're going to do some chicken and some broth. No, not canning. That's next month in Texas. Canning. Yes, can't wait.
Thank you, darling. Okay, I'm going to go back this way. Oh, he never talks. Only when I make fun of him and he says something behind my back. It's true. Ask him. He'll tell you. Yeah, I'm staring at him right now. Rick gave me the look. Now he's got food in his mouth. Mr. James Waters. Church.
I'm glad you said my name. I forgot who I am. Do we have a president? Hi, Tom, President. Greetings. Why am I here? Where am I?
Yes, oh yeah, good.
Money, bucket, sit down.
This is to celebrate my quadrannual visit to this group. Yes, perfect. Every 2 years, whether I need to come or not.
Larry,
I beg your pardon?
isn't he the chairman next month?
I know how senile I'm getting when I'm standing up here blabbering and not saying anything of any significance. So I'm just, okay. I'm glad to be back. And,
just think next month he's the chairman for the guests.
Quadro, what? If you're gonna say big words like that, you need to bring a dictionary. Sorry, Marilyn, you're as short as me and I wasn't looking down.
Man, she's tough today. President Tom, fellow Lions and guests. I got a happy dollar because I see my friend sitting up there. She's the guest speaker, Stephanie.
Thank you. I'm not missing anybody. Hey, Mr. Reineke, it's your turn.
King Lion Tom, well Lion, golly, these tail twisters are getting uglier every day. Where's the good looking one? What happened to the good looking one? I've got $2. One because I was highly offended by Jim Stoner's comment about babbling. So I said, look, the babble. Anyway, same old thing. I'm happy because spring arrived about 3 weeks ago. It was a 75-degree day, and I hung a banner out front that says, "Welcome spring." Took the, put the fan in the living room, got all ready, and I'm looking forward to spring starting once more.
Tan as well. No, you did have a tan for about 2 weeks. Sunburn, okay. Oh, no, we didn't. Oh my God, David, I'm sorry. Lion David? Can you imagine him saying that?
This is, well, President Tom, lions and guests, fellow lions and guests, and girls and ladies and what have you. Anyway, we'll cut to the chase, and I think I gave $5 if I remember rightly. It's in there. And anyway, I'm gonna do two short ones. Just the light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Just the light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Don't let Satan blow it out. Just the light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine. I'm so happy, and here's the reason why. Jesus took my burdens all away. Once in life was full of sin and strife. Now I'm singing as the days go by. Jesus took my burdens all away. That's why we should be have no burdens, because Jesus died on the crossroad and took all the burdens away.
Past King Lion, Phil, parting is such sweet sorrow. Mostly.
President Tom, fellow Lions and guests, yes, it's been an eventful week at the Olson house. Found a house to buy in Arizona, which unfortunately will not be complete when we get there. So we also found a house to rent in Arizona for a couple months. Since our path will take us down I-5 as a public service to Skip and all the other cougars, I will find the cougar bus wherever it is.
Thanks, Phil. Jim Stoner.
Well, Happy Tom, fellow Lions and guests, give $5. It's good to see Skip and Jim Waters and everybody. Boy, what a week, huh? 2 days without power, 2 feet of snow in the backyard. My neighbor's well went out, and my other neighbor drove their truck into a ditch and really messed up my yard. But don't worry, he's not going to do anything about it.
Well, I have to say, I did not miss the snow while I was on that tiny little ship.
Yeah.
5,575 people. 5775, yes.
Plus 1,500.
No, I guess 5,774.
Yeah.
Okay. Hal Palmer, past council chair.
Thank you, President Tom Full-Lines, I guess. The first one was, it was fun watching on Facebook, the ladies and all their activities on the ship. It's really interesting. I even took her husband with her. Can you believe that?
I have to have an attendant because of my broken rib.
Oh, because of your broken rib, okay. Second happy dollar is the gratitude I feel for Easter and being able to see all the grandkids. That was a fun little thing. And the final one is happy to see Jim Waters back. It's been so long.
This guy's really bossy, and I asked for his help. Hi. John Claypool, is that dollar for us?
Sure is.
Well, here you
The
go.
first dollar is for us. Walter, what are you doing? I'm not sure.
Neither am I. President Tom, fellow lines and guests, first of all, I thank you for your prayers because I'm healing rapidly, have better range of motion, and less pain.
And your foot's crooked.
And my foot's crooked. I didn't notice until Greg told me, but what the heck. I'll be using that as an asset here one of these days, I just don't know. The second one, I was really upset. Dr. Bill Turner did excellent work again, but he wouldn't let me go running the Boston Marathon, so I had to cancel all of that.
Skip.
And now my favorite person, Steve Johnston.
Somebody's got to be it, so. President Tom Full-Lines, a guest. This is just a really very happy dollar for Easter. We had all the kids, grandkids, and everybody over at our house.
Thank you. And you.
President Tom,
Got
fellow
it.
lions and guests.
We got a program.
That's a very happy dollar. I am happy because this nice lady over here, Ann, joined our club, and she's kind of teaching everybody how to work, and I love it.
Yep, skipped him again. And
Really?
Sharon. President Tom, fellow Lions and guests, I have one happy dollar for not being here last week and getting to miss all that wonderful snow while I had to be on the ship. I'm sorry. And then, I don't know, a lot of you did see some of my posts, and so I can't go without giving a sad dollar because I did post about the man overboard. And so if everybody could just keep that person and their family in your prayers. He was confirmed overboard. He was a 43-year-old male. His family was on board. Coast Guard has suspended search for him, and he was not down. Okay. Who is? Okay.
I just thought she was pushing her husband over.
Short timer Tom, District Governor of Maryland, fellow Lions and guests. Here's $5. The first is for a fine. Apparently I had my picture in front page of the paper last week, so I'll cover that. Second dollar is a happy dollar, aloha. I'm headed off to see my biological father next week, so you won't have me for the next 3 Tuesdays. So I'm sure you're all sad about that. Sad dollar, dollar number 3 is the sad dollar because that means I will miss the shindig for Phil Olson. So the only thing off the top of my head I was thinking of this morning, Phil is a regular contributor to our poker group, one of our, probably our #1 sub for the poker group. So if it makes him feel better, he can just send a $10 bill every month to either John or myself. In honor of that.
I
Twix chili and send you some too. Take care of that. Real quickly, Dwayne let us know that he graduated 58 years ago, so you want to feel old? Mickey Mantle retired from baseball 53 years ago. Joe Namath won the Super Bowl 53 years ago. The Brady Bunch premiered 52 years ago. Bonanza premiered 62 years ago. The movie Saturday Night Fever is 44 years old. The Wizard of Oz is 82 years old. Elvis died 44 years ago. He would have been 84. And the Corvette was introduced 68 years ago, so you feel old. Finally, quote of the week, E.E. Cummings, the most wasted of all days is one without laughter.
Anybody else want to donate to the cause? If not, Tom.
Thank you. All right, at this time, I'm going to turn this over to Stephanie Odell. She is our District G Coordinator and Global Membership Team Chair. I'll let her give her introduction.
Thank you, King Lion Tom. I can't see you. I'll probably come out here.
Yeah.
With everybody. My fellow Lions, thank you for having me today. Get your thinking caps on, and you should have a piece of paper like this at your table, so everyone grab their little matrix. We're going to do an activity. So get your pen or pencil, get your little piece of paper. This is an activity called the membership matrix. I know my club, we could always use more help. We can always use more membership. Our backs hurt, our knees hurt. We're like, we need help at these events. Sometimes they're all weekend, and when there's only a few of us, we need more hands, because more hands makes the load lighter. And so I'm assuming your club also could use more members, right? More people to help at fundraisers, more people to come to social parties or poker night or whatever it is, right? So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to, with intention, pay a little attention to people that might be able to become new Longview Pioneer Lions. So the first thing we're going to do on our matrix is we're going to think about qualities or skills that your club might be able to use. Or think about what the ideal lion in your mind might be. These can also be assets that person has. So kind is a quality, giving, has free time, rich. Okay, I can put rich. Sometimes I heard a story. There was this club and they needed someone to pull the float in the parade. So they said, well, we need someone with a truck. And so they started like, who do you know with a truck? Who do you know with a truck? And so that became one of the things that their club needed. They needed someone with a truck. Actually, 2 different clubs have told me very similar stories. They're looking for some specific need. You could also think about who is a really good lion in your club, and what is that quality that makes them such an outstanding lion? It could be project management skills. It could be they have connections with the community. It could be they're good at working with children. So across the top, I want to see everyone putting those qualities in those boxes. A, B, C, D, and E. So write down what you think a good quality is. So in our club, we also said free time, because we noticed right when people retire, they seem to have free time. And so before they fill up all that free time, we try to grab them, because otherwise they get busy. Or like Rotary takes them, or Kiwanis takes them or something. So free time. Does anyone have any ideas what they're putting in their qualities? Attitude. Attitude. What kind of attitude? Positive attitude. So positive attitude. What's another quality?
Love for your community.
Yeah, love for your community. So service-minded drinking buddies. Yes, we all in the campus, we put that as number one, drinking buddies. So all of us have, we're all drinking buddies, so.
Drinking buddies and rich so they can buy around.
Rich, okay, so now we got rich drinking buddies that like to play poker. Awesome. Awesome. They're bad at playing poker, but like to play poker. Okay, even better. So write a couple of those, you don't have to fill in all of them, but try to get maybe 3. Get 3 of them, like family, friends, and try to think about those qualities also. If we're trying to get maybe, a lot of clubs, they put like strong backs or, like able to do physical labor. Like our club does a lot of physical stuff, so we had, put that as, something we need. We need someone with a chainsaw that can go, cut down trees when we're doing cleanup and stuff. So write a couple of those down. Church, the grocery store, a different club that you might be in, a different association you might be part of. What else? Do you have any groups? Chamber, things like that. Okay, so now that you've got a couple of your networks and you've got some qualities across the top, we're going to think about the people that have these qualities in each of our networks. So, we'll go with the first one. Let's say your first box, your network says friends, and the first quality says humor. Think about that network and that quality and say, which of my friends has a really good sense of humor? And write that person's name in the matrix. You might want them to be alive because we're going to do it. We're going to talk to these people when we fill them in. Let's say your next one says like church. So who at church has a good sense of humor? Which of my coworkers has a good sense of humor? And it might be former coworkers, right? If we're retired or something like that. Who of my former coworkers has the best sense of humor? And then we go to the next quality. And let's say the next quality is a strong back. We need a strong back to do a lot of this work. So who of my friends is strong? We put their name down. Who of my coworkers is strong? Who do I know at church that is strong? And we just go through each of these squares of the matrix and we write down the person that fits that description. Musical. Who of my friends is musical?
Al Palmer.
Al Palmer.
Oh my God, no.
Who of my business acquaintances has good leadership skills? Who of my business acquaintances has good project management skills? So we start writing in these people that we might just loosely know them. Sometimes we don't even know their name. They're just like, there's that person at the grocery store who's very kind-hearted and is always doing community service, And you might not know that person's name. You just put, grocery store clerk or the librarian or whatever. So it's someone that you're acquainted with. So we start filling in these people's names in these boxes. And it helps that they're not already a member, because what we're trying to do is get new members. So try to not put your friend sitting next to you because they're already a member. Anyone think of any other networks that they have? Maybe where you shop, where you do business. The schools. If you work with any of the school organizations, booster clubs, sports, concession stand. If you volunteer at the food bank could be a network of people. So that's how you fill out these networks and these qualities. And then start writing these people's names in. name in one of, what's the person's name you have? Oh. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna role play this. I'll do both sides. So I'm Mark, and I'm at St. Vincent's de Paul Food Bank, and I see Vince, and I say, "Hey, Vince, it's great to see you. I was just thinking about you on Tuesday when I was at my Lions meeting." And Vince says, "Really? Why were you thinking about me, Mark?" And Mark says, "Because, Vince, we were talking about someone who we know that has a great sense of humor, and I thought of you." And then Vince says, "Why, thank you, Mark. I do try to use humor a lot." And then Mark says, "Hey, we are hoping to invite people with a great sense of humor to our next membership event. It's going to be really fun. Would you like to come?" And then Vince says, "I would love to come. Mark, when is it? I will be there." And that's how you get this person to come to your next social event, right? Or whatever that event was. So if that quality you identified is for a fundraising project, then you invite them to the next fundraising project. If that quality you identified can help you with a community service project, you invite them to your next community service project. If it's social, that's actually one of the, probably the top way we in our club get our members is through our social events. I'd say more than 50% of the people that join our club join at a social occasion, like a member drive, like a lunch or a party that we've put together just to show, tell people what Lions is about. That's when they join. So if one of those qualities is we want people in our club that like to have fun, and so I have identified people that like to have fun. The next time you see that person, you say, "Hey, Marilyn, I was thinking about you." "Why were you thinking about me?" "Oh, because I know you like to have fun, and we have this party coming up. It's called Flannel Up for Fun Night. Do you want to come to this party? It's going to be a blast. We're going to have axe throwing and giant Jenga. It's going to be great." "Oh yeah, I'd love to come to that party." So that is how you can use this member matrix. And you can write your name on this, fold it up, put it in your pocket, keep it with you, and when you see someone in your network and you're like, "That's a great quality that our club could use," you just write their name on your list that day. And then next time you see them, you talk to them. And these lists you can bring back to the club, and maybe your membership chairperson, one day you might say, "Hey, everyone, bring out your list. Let's talk about who we might want to invite to a membership drive. Let's talk about who we're going to invite to our next luncheon. Let's see how many people we can invite to that." Or if you have a fundraiser coming up and you need a couple more volunteers for that, everyone pull out your list. Who on your list could we ask to come help us at this fundraising event? Or a service project comes up. Who on your list can we, invite to come help us at this service project? So keep these lists with you. You can even kind of make it a contest. It kind of looks like a bingo board, kind of. You can put a bingo stamp on there every time you talk to them, and then when you get your board filled out and you talk to everyone, you get a bingo stamp, and you win. Bingo. So this is a tool for all of you to use to help grow your club, to help think about members that are possible good fits, people that are possible good fit to be members for your club. And it's not a one and done. It's more of a journey. It takes probably, I used to do this, talk to people, and it would take 2 years, and then 2 years later they'd say, "Okay, I'm ready to join now." It takes that long. "Hey, do you want to come do this service project?" "Oh, I'm busy." "Hey, do you want to come to this fundraiser?" "Oh yeah, I'd love to help with that." It just takes a while, and then, "Hey, come to this social event," and then at the social event, "Hey, I want to join now," 2 years later. So just keep at it. Keep thinking of people that would be good for your club, them in mind, keep inviting them to social events, inviting them to fundraisers, and inviting them to service projects, and eventually, they'll join. Thank you.
All right, Greg, membership, 31st of May, sound good for another one? Okay, 31st of May, we're gonna do another, everybody try and find a friend to bring for, you know, what? Okay, so,
Someone on your matrix.
yeah, there you go, Steph.
luck, it's only friends in the club.
Whatever. Anyway, you can mark down May 31st as a date that we're gonna do the luncheon again for people that wanna, Marilyn? Is it Scholarship Day?
Birthday, we gotta have a dinner. That's how we got some of our members, it's exactly that way. Scholarship.
So should we do it that day too, Bill?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay,
Great day to show off
May 31st is it. Just bring a friend so they can see what we do. Okay, that'd be a perfect day to bring somebody else that's not a member that day and see when we're giving out scholarships to kids, what it's all about. Greg?
The other thing too, there's no initiation fee with Langston International through the end of June. So that's a plus.
Yep. So things just keep adding up. Pretty soon we'll be up to 500 members. All right. Thanks, Steph, for everything. Do we have anything back there for sunshine?
Oh, here it comes.
Make sure you make her run back and forth.
I will.
President Tom, fellow Lions and guests. We have, let me see, a card has been sent out to Richard Dreyer. I think that's how you pronounce it. His wife passed away. And we will be having a card going out for Lonnie Knowles next week, she said.
All right. Steve Patterson.
President Cobb, Lions and guests, we have one more application for Maryland's conference with us today. But you can go on to our website, get as many as you want. We did have 2 more pioneers that are going to be joining us. Oh, we have more. Back in the vicinity of our good friend Louis. Okay, thank you.
All right, Matt, let's go on. Oh, you're right there, Louis. Give it to Louis.
President Tom,
Not mine.
fellow guests and members, I got quite a bit here. We got killed corn on Friday. We have the fish, dirt frolic or derby, whatever you want to call it, kids fishing on Friday at 4 o'clock, and they're going to bring in the special needs kids. So we need to be there to pass out hot dogs and stuff to them. And then on Saturday, it's going to be from 8 to 6. And we're going to be serving hot dogs to the kids that are fishing. And it's also Earth Day, so we're going to be doing hamburgers and polished dogs and hot dogs for that. So we need help on that.
copy of, the 3D copy of the new chuck wagon we're purchasing. So open your emails if you want to look at it. And then also along with it is the equipment that's coming in there, coming in it too, so.
That's a prototype, it's not gonna be red.
No, it's not going to be red, it'll be yellow. There's a few things in there I haven't corrected, and he's going to send me a new one with it corrected yellow and the other corrections. So, and I'll send that to you too. Is there anything else, Tom, that we need to?
No, just that on the way, there's like the electrical things and where they put the plugs and where we want them are going to be different, and just small things like that.
So, anyway, if you have any questions about it, get a hold of me and I can try to answer them.
Okay, Terry, you're up.
Here, Terry, I'm coming. And whoever phone that is, turn your phone off.
Right, yes.
Yeah.
Way to go, Isla.
John?
King Lion, Tom, fellow lions and guests, I want to have a membership, or not membership, you're head of membership.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll talk about membership. Actually, it's going to be an awards meeting. Right after this meeting, we'll go over here so we're out of the way for people that are really working and putting away tables.
Thank you, Terry.
Bob, are we still needed to move tables? Okay, is that just every week?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I'm going to go back over to Darlene.
President Tom, fellow lions and guests, I'm going to go over our officers for next year, 2022-23. Executive board, our media, past President Tom Fulton, President Lloyd Williams, first VP Cheryl Coast, second VP Reed Skinner, third VP Greg Churchill, secretary Cindy Pickett, treasurer Dolly Harvey, membership chair Greg Firth, first year directors Louis Pickett, Leroy Porcel, Steve Patterson, second year directors Rose Dickinson, Skip Metzger, Mark Kelch, tail twisters Isla Huster, Sharon Nolan, Pat Palmer, lion tamers Tom Hughes, Bob Piper, and Bob Bradley. Any additions to this list? Hal?
He's on there.
Yes, LCIS. Sorry, Hal.
Always read it last.
I know, I'm sorry.
President Todd,
Yes.
I move the nomination to be closed.
Okay, it has been moved and seconded that.
Any more discussion on it?
Who's second?
You're right.
Thank you.
Okay, any more discussion? All in favor? Anybody opposed?
President Tom, I now request a vote, unanimous vote for the candidate.
Second.
Okay,
No, we close the nomination.
Yeah.
okay. So the nominations are now closed. Again, all those in favor?
Aye.
Anybody disapprove? Okay, it's passed.
Yay! Congratulations, Lloyd. King Lion elect.
All right, Cindy, do we have any senility today?
Yes, we do. We have Rick Johnson.
Hey,
The pencil wasn't there. The matrix wasn't there.
And the Boteros came in late.
all right. Does anybody else have anything else that I missed? Hey, Greg Churchill, did you have anything? Seen you bringing in some fishing poles. Okay, thanks. Moving along, let's go with the tickets. There's only like, what, 4 tickets left? 4 cards. Okay. We are 885. It's an orange ticket, so if you have a white ticket, you're out. 885, 5, 7, 8. Gail.
Sounds like it did.
All right. So the red ticket is 057 359. Oh 57 359. Dick, where would you like it to go? Okay. Yeah. Okay, from now on out, whoever wins the number, I'm just going to ask the group where they want it to go, okay? All right. So now we have some baked goods back there somewhere.
President Tom, first pick goes to. And whatever is left over, there'd be a first one. But the yes stands for second.
I cut back on my donation so my name wouldn't get drawn again. All right, if nobody has anything else, meeting's closed.